Circle 1, Limbo, the virtuous unbaptized. Dante begins his descent not in fire or torment, but in silence. Here lies Limbo, the first circle of hell, a vast green meadow wrapped in eternal twilight. It is a place of sadness, not suffering. The souls here are those who lived with virtue, but without faith. Philosophers, poets, and heroes who never knew divine grace. There is no punishment of flesh, only the weight of eternal separation, the quiet ache of those who almost reached paradise, but never could. Among them stand figures like Homer, Socrates, and Julius Caesar, forever aware of what they've lost, but unable to reach it. Circle 2, Lust, the tempest of desire. The air grows violent as Dante and Virgil cross the threshold into the second circle, lust. Here, desire becomes punishment. Endless hurricane winds hurl souls through a storm with no rest, just as lust once tossed their hearts without reason. These spirits are forever swept away, unable to find peace or control. Among them are Cleopatra, Helen of Troy, and Paris, icons of passion that burned entire kingdoms. Their agony is not fire, it's yearning without end, the craving that consumes but never satisfies. Circle 3, Gluttony, the ceaseless mire. The storm fades, replaced by the stench of rot and endless rain. This is Gluttony, the third circle, a world drowning in filth. The ground is a cold, black sludge where the greedy lie half-buried, tormented by acidic rain and hail. Above them looms Cerberus, the three-headed hound of hell, clawing and tearing at the shades who once lived for nothing but consumption. Their sin was excess, too much food, too much comfort, too much self. Here they are reduced to what they worshipped most, flesh, no glory, no satisfaction, just hunger and decay, repeating forever. Circle 4, Greed, the clash of the hoarders and wasters. The rain stops, but the ground trembles under the sound of metal against metal. In the fourth circle, Greed, souls who hoarded and squandered wealth are condemned to a single, endless task. Pushing enormous weights of stone, they collide and recoil, shouting accusations. Why hoard? Why waste? The cycle never ends, just as their obsession with material wealth never did. Here walk both misers and spendthrifts, two sides of the same sin, those who worshipped gold, not God. Now their wealth is useless, their labor eternal, their motion meaningless. Circle 5, Wrath, the river of rage. Dante and Virgil approach the Styx, a vast, dark swamp churning with souls. This is the fifth circle wrath, where anger boils to its final consequence. On the surface, the wrathful tear and strike each other, locked in eternal combat, their fury feeding the water with blood and mud. Below them, the sullen sink in silence, gurgling their resentment beneath the surface. Rage and repression, two faces of the same sin. Both consume, both destroy. The punishment here is not given. It is self-inflicted, as every strike, every scream, fuels the endless storm of hate they created. Circle 6, Heresy, the burning tombs. Beyond the walls of the city of Dis, the air burns with the scent of smoke and scorched stone. Here lies Heresy, the sixth circle of hell, where those who denied the soul's immortality or defied divine truth now face their eternal irony. Thousands of flaming tombs stretch in every direction, each one sealing a soul that once rejected the idea of life after death. Their punishment is poetic. They are forced to endure eternal death within living fire. Among them burns the name Epicurus, who taught that the soul dies with the body. Now, trapped in heat that never cools, the heretics suffer a truth they refuse to believe. Circle 7, Violence, the river of blood. The seventh circle is divided into 3 rings, each crafted for a different form of violence, against others, against self, and against God. In the outer ring, murderers and tyrants boil in the phlegathon, a river of blood. Centaurs patrol the banks, loosing arrows at any soul who dares rise above their level of guilt. Among the submerged are Alexander the Great and Attila the Hun, punished for their ruthless conquest. In the second ring, the forest grows unnatural. Its trees bleed when torn. These are the lives taken, their bodies replaced by twisted wood, their voices reduced to whispers within the bark. And in the innermost ring, the blasphemers and usurers lie on a barren desert of fire. Flames rain endlessly from the sky, burning both ground and soul alike. Their defiance against the divine has become their storm. Circle 8, Fraud, the Mailer Bulge. Beyond the River of Blood lies Mailer Bulge, the 8th circle of hell, an immense spiraling pit divided into 10 stone ditches, each reserved for a different kind of deceit. In one ditch, seducers and flatterers march endlessly, whipped by demons who mock the lies they once told. In another, hypocrites shuffle beneath the weight of leaden cloaks, shining gold on the outside, heavy with falsehood within. Further still, sorcerers and false prophets walk backward, their heads twisted to face the past, forever forced to see what they should not have known. Deeper yet crawl the thieves, transforming into serpents and back again, their bodies melting and reforming in endless agony. Each layer of fraud peels away the masks people wear in life until nothing remains but truth and suffering. Circle 9, Treachery, the frozen lake of Cocytus. At the bottom of hell lies Cocytus, a vast frozen lake where the most damned of souls are trapped beneath the ice. This is Treachery, the 9th and final circle. Unlike the infernos above, there is no fire here, only silence and frost. The betrayers of kin, of country, of guests, and of benefactors lie frozen at varying depths, their tears crystallized on their faces. Each fracture of ice whispers the names of those they betrayed. At the very center stands Satan himself, a monstrous figure with 3 faces, each gnawing eternally on history's greatest traitors, Judas Iscariot, Brutus, and Cassius. His wings beat like storms, but instead of spreading heat, they freeze the air around him, sealing all hope forever. Hell ends not in fire, but in absolute stillness, the ultimate consequence of betrayal, where even movement is lost to the cold.